the following presentation of the National Football League.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the New England Patriots. On one sideline, a look at the Cardinals head coach. This side able to rattle off a pair of wins after dropping that season opener. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Just a yard left to go on second down. First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. They give it to him again. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading the bounce, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Talk about the quarterback. He really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
May now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down.
Chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Here's May again. Throw right side, pump by Fanning. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He's running it right on the option. He's got it in the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space. He sees the grit. Off with 6.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Has it at the 11. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 7.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Cardinals, first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 17 yards.
Now we're on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Carr here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The kick by Patterson is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
This entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Stouts all set to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and are working to stretch that out to 4. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock, an injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 2nd down. It's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Washington 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's the line. He's going to run for it. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And Carr drives them to a first down with a slot at the end of it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Option design here. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Pistol snap to Carr. He'll try and run this. Carr hit, and he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Patriots running their offense out there. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's May to the air. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Made to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the give to Dowdle. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? You put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash the defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he's caught. He's got Brown. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
No question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Working out of the gun. It's caught. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
The handoff on 3rd and short. Give him 2 yards on the run. That leaves him 1 short, and it brings up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Throwing his May. Short pass ball in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the... .45. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. And they'll throw, third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. May throwing for it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots break their lead to a 3-score advantage. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this.
Regalis on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots push their lead to 18.
Cardinals 3.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Kickoff for New England.
Wallace with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Dumped off to his running back. Looks through and breaks away. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Off the play action. Carr. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
He's going to run for it. And Carr drives them to a 1st down. A slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up too.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Stout on that a punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Patriots and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy. Target for them throughout the rest of this contest. First call here coming from the shotgun. May. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's May. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Trying to throw for it with May. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a second as they force the turnover. So 1st down from the 41. Play action here with Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Carr here from the gun. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, Carr. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Handoff now out of the gun. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't even matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. The kick by Patterson is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go. If they get to that point here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. Up the sideline, past the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
May now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
May now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out.
In punt formation for the Patriots. The Cardinals
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shot. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. 10, need something positive here.
At the 20-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Carr throwing on third. He's got McBride complete. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. New set of downs for him starts at the 38. A motion at tight end left. Carr now on 1st and 10. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Carr back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
That's a gain of 3. Now
some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Again, it's Carr. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. And it's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Gets it to him on the screen. Still working past the 40. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. 1st down from the 42. On play action, here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete right side to Washington. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's May. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Now May on 4th down. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air yet again. May. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Pistol snap to Carr. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 6. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play action, Carr. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Now at midfield after that loss, here's 2nd and long. Throwing his Carr. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play just loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. No doubt on the ground. Ron Front, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
May now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. The punter, Brock, they're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 5 still to go here. This is working out of the gun. It's Carr. Go right side, and McBride has it. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Carr. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Run with Dowdle. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
May now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down.
Made a throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. On the ground, Dowdle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-possession game. On for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr here from the gun. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw. Carr. That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43. Now Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. Rolling again, it's Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met